Bam! Bam, bam, bam. That's right, as Bam Bam from the Flintstones used to say. It's Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Another edition, folks. Toxic Thursday. It's a good one today. Carol B., Brandolino's B-Day birthday today. She's in the house covering the South Side and the city of Chicago. We got a bunch of special people going to be joining us today on Toxic Thursday, guys. So first of all, we start off, happy birthday, Carol. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. I got good sleep last night. I woke up a new person today. All right. I'm going to start it out strong. Yeah, I'm going to start it out brand new. I'm ready to roll.
We're ready to roll. Guys, all right. You know the deal. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, the men and women in the military, and, of course, our veterans fighting for our country. Thank you so much. And thank you all for tuning in today, trying to spend a little lunchtime fun with us. It's Toxic Thursday. Let's go to work, baby. Woo! Oh, we spun around again. Boy, this is like like musical chairs. Remember the game when you were a kid?
I do.
Yes, I remember the game. Yes. We are here today. It's Carol Brandolino's birthday. It's Toxic Thursday. It's here, folks. Thank you all for joining us. We got a great little show planned for you guys. But let's get down to business. Our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. 50% off Weber Spirit and Traveler Grills. 100% off Weber Genesis Grills. Get 25% off any regular priced item under $50 or $12.50 off any regular price item over $50. Free $10 coupon when you purchase a $50 coupon, and buy select Milwaukee M18 power tools and receive an M18 red lithium battery for free. That's $169 value. 25% off any Keystar replacement car keys. Always be prepared to spare key for your car. That's Ace Hardware. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. All right. So, Carol, it's your birthday today.
Yep.
Are you a birthday person? Or are you kind of,
You know, I used to be a big birthday person. I loved, just celebrating and having something to, celebrate. Anything for a party. I'll tell you, when I was younger, I always at parties. Now it's a little different. But, this morning, I have to say my day started nicely. My daughter came in with my favorite donut in the world. It's a chocolate-covered angel cream-filled donut from the local place by us with candles on it. Her and Gina, she had Gina go pick it up, of course. And Gina, she had come in at 7. They woke me up in my bed, and they're like, happy birthday. Had a gift for my daughter. Gianni he slept, obviously. He called me at 10:15 in the morning. He goes, where are you? I'm like, where are you? What do you think I am? I'm at work. He goes, I'm in your bedroom. Where are you? Go, I'm at work. I work. He goes, oh, I thought you were taking off. I said, no, I'm going to leave a couple hours early today, but I'm not taking off. So
there you go.
Yeah. He's like, well, I got your gift. I said, just clean everything I told you to clean. That's my gift. I don't need a gift.
There you go. Very cool. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, that's important. Get those chores done. Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. Out of all your birthdays, and we'll just this is a good one. Do you have one that you remember that stands out? Is like, wow, this you probably said to yourself, this is the best birthday I'll ever have, or anything like that.
I know there was one in high school, older, junior, senior year, maybe. I know my mom, she's supposed to try and sign on. We lost her, but I think she came back on. She was talking to me about one of the parties I had. I used to have some really big parties in my yard. I would invite people and then they would invite people, and they turned out to be like raging parties. She's like, yeah, I had 200 people in my backyard, and then the police came and all that. So, I mean, I had some good parties back back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoyed having the ones with the kids. We used to go to hotels on my birthday weekend because it's Labor Day weekend. And then
Yes.
just the weather was nice. We would be out at the pool all day at the like nice, like not the Drake. There's the Hilton. There's the Oakbrook Hilton. It's beautiful.
Oh,
Great
sure,
pool.
sure.
And they have a DJ there. And yeah, just if I'm with people that I love, I have a good time with, I'm good to go. I'm pretty easy as long as I have like a pina colada or something in my hand or
And
something.
then you're all set. Well, of course, that's part of the drinking and partying when
Obviously.
it comes to her birthday. Now, we
Right,
might
right.
have your mom on. She was on for sound check, and then we
Yes.
lost her. Hopefully, we'll get your
Yeah.
mom on.
Yes.
And we might have a
Yes.
special guest, too. One of your astrologer friends might come on at the
Yes.
end of the hour. So
Yes.
we're going to have a lot of stuff going on right now. And
Mhm.
there's so much stuff going on in the world. First of all, we lost the great fashion designer, Giorgio Armani, dies
Yeah.
at the age of 91 years old. I mean, I have one Armani suit, and I'm telling you, those clothes were the best, and still
Oh.
are. You
Mhm.
can't, and they're not cheap. You can get you get the knockoffs, but I'm telling you, to get a real one, I want to get a shark skin one, but then you look real greaseball. I don't know about that. But,
Well, I mean, there might
shark
be a
skin
place
suit,
there might be a place you can wear a greaseball
might
suit.
be a
I mean,
place you
you
can get away
absolutely
with
can
that.
find-
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. So it said he died. Boyd, starting off, Jeff is in the house. Wendy Thompson, hey Wendy. Dennis, everybody say hello. Gina's watching. How you doing? What else we got here? Albert, Johnny Pilot says, happy birthday. Boyd,
Thank you.
what did Boyd
Thank
say?
you,
Oh,
everybody.
I thought Boyd was ready for a dig right early, but he hasn't hit us yet.
Oh, no, ready? Jeez.
He
He
hasn't
said
hit you with
51 was
a
a good
dig
year.
yet.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm waiting.
There
I'm
you
waiting.
go. Chris Picaro from Rosario.
I'm ready for you.
There's Chris Picaro. Yeah, Chris from Rosario's is watching. Patrice is watching. David, everybody wishing. Ronnie B, wishing you all a happy birthday. Yeah, it's a good one. So we just talked about Giorgio Armani passing away. Very sad. Also, another thing is interesting. Now we're talking about your birthday. Alcohol consumption in the world today has fallen to 54%. 54% of people don't even say they hardly drink anymore. Some of them would say maybe 3 drinks a week.
That's good.
And now that's 54%. 53% still say that a drink a day is bad for your heart. I remember they said a glass of wine was supposed to be good for your heart for many years. That was the thing that people talked about.
Right.
But then they also say, and my one doctor said, even if you had one glass of something a day is supposed to be good for your heart. But who knows these days, right? Who knows these days?
I think people aren't drinking as much because they're all stoned. They're chewing on gummies and they're smoking their stuff. And I think
the vapes. But I also think, if you think about too, maybe the pricing now when you go to certain places now, Carol, you've been there, you know what it's like. Some drinks are $18 to $20,
oh my God,
25 for a martini.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I cannot. Listen, that's where the water bottle goes in my purse, and I asked for a club soda. I did that in Nashville because those drinks were so expensive. You could call me ghetto.
But if you go to up north, if you go to up north Wisconsin, and it's cheap still. I mean, you can drink all day for like $50, $60. It's amazing.
Right.
But here in Illinois, Rick Capuzzo, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Frankie Setta, General. Hey, your cousin is on. There you go.
Oh, hey, Nanette. I told her to come on. I actually sent her the link and she's at work. She said that, she doesn't know where to go to get on in her office. I guess she has like cubicles or something. So she doesn't have privacy.
She can't sneak into a closet.
That's what I told her.
Boyd said just like go sit in a closet. Do you see what Boyd says? Just like a professional boxer, you get one to hang the gloves up. Wait, just like a professional boxer, you got no one to hang the gloves up.
Okay. I don't know what that means. Boyd, what does that mean?
Okay.
I would like Boyd to give me some advice. What does 52 look like? What should I start my 52nd year of life doing? I'd like to ask a few people, maybe even you, like, I don't know, what were your 50s like? Do you remember them? I don't know.
First of all, I'm only 10 years older. I'll be 63 in December. Now, My
Okay.
50th was great. I went on a cruise in Alaska. I had a lot of
Nice.
fun. I
Mhm.
don't know the age. Actually, I feel better as I got older. I used to feel
Yeah.
like shit when I was younger,
Mhm.
but I used to do
Mhm.
bad stuff to my body too back then. Everybody
Yeah.
drank a little, partied a little bit. You know how it was. So
Yeah.
it was a little
Yeah.
different as you were younger. But
Right.
yeah, I can. That's right. You are the half point of your life. Uh, there you go,
Providing I
boy.
live to
Don't
be
bullshit
100.
anybody. Yeah, don't bullshit anybody. Just be yourself. There you go.
Yeah. I'm always. Oh, there's my
Is
brother.
that your brother? Is your
Mhm.
brother
Yep.
John saying
Yep.
you
That's
happy
my brother
birthday?
John.
Well, hi, John.
Thank you.
Good. So,
Thank you.
all right.
Yeah.
So there you go. 50,
Yeah.
52. So you're halfway. You're already almost halfway. 55, you'd be halfway. So you still got.
Oh, I'm going to be 110. Am I going to be 110?
Oh my
Listen,
gosh.
I was at the top of the hill a few years ago. I feel like I'm starting to now the hill's starting to go down. I just got to figure out how to slow it down. I don't want to go
Yeah.
slide down that bitch fast.
Now, Rose says drink more water and exercise. Well, that's something I won't do for myself. I will toast to you all. Wonderful. This is vodka and Tang. Remember Tang?
Tang.
That's right. Vodka and Tang. Great breakfast drink.
Yes. Yeah, it's
There
orange.
you go.
I mean,
And orange. Orange is good. Orange is
yeah,
good.
it's orange.
Yeah, so you're right about the alcohol. I think a lot of people are not drinking as much. Some people say they drink maybe 3 drinks a week. Can you? I'm going to be honest with you guys.
Mhm.
If I'm on my days off and I'm eating like Jeff, I went out with Jeff on Monday
Mhm.
or Tuesday, so I had 2
Mhm.
drinks. I went
Yeah.
out with Dave Antonelli yesterday. I had 2 drinks. But
Okay.
normally, if I'm off, I'm not drinking unless I'm camping or something like that. Or a party or something. But
Mhm.
I'm drinking 2 drinks a night,
Yeah.
5 nights a week for the last 35, sometimes, well, about years before, there was a lot more. I'd go through a bottle of this in about 3 days back in the day.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
So, and
Well,
I asked
you
her to
look
work
fine.
every night. Yeah. Uh, so it all depends. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and beer just isn't for breakfast anymore.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Amen. Beer. Well, listen, I need to have my mimosas someday this weekend. Like birthday mimosas for me, like I love mimosas, but not with orange juice. I do it my own way with a little pineapple. But let me tell you how my morning started real quick because
Yes.
this is typical. I was running a little late. And I'm usually not late. I'm usually like on time or early. I was getting ready to leave. I let my dog out before I left, and then I went to call her in, and she wasn't coming. And I'm like, if Gianni like left that gate open, I'm gonna kill him because she'll wander. Like it's not happened a lot, maybe twice, but
Yeah.
then I have to chase her around the neighborhood to look for her. I was already late, so the dog got out. Luckily, she was close. She came right when I called her. So I'm running out the house, and you know me, I wear my eyelashes, okay, like my eyelashes, but I never put them on before I leave the house for work. So I stick them. Okay? I stick my eyelashes either to the front of my phone. Okay. All right. So I had a few phone calls this morning. People were calling, wish me happy birthday. So when I walked into work, I was on the phone. I forgot that I put my eyelashes on the phone. Okay. So I
Okay.
was kind of
All
talking.
right.
I'm walking toward my office. I look at the phone. There's 1 eyelash on it. Now I don't have extra sets of eyelashes here at work. And I'm like I'm not gonna
Maybe
go
it's with your tooth.
maybe it's boy, you're having a field day with this tooth, aren't you?
I'm
Because
having
it's
fun.
pissing
Well,
me
let me
off.
ask you something. Did you find the eyelash?
That's the story. I was looking for it. I said, oh my God, I have to look at drop somewhere between the elevator and then walk into my office. So there was a woman I was on the elevator with that was coming up to get some stuff done where I work at the front end. And so she was sitting in the little waiting room. So I'm looking on the floor and I'm like, I can't do it. I gotta find my eyelash. I was like, I felt like an asshole saying it. So I go to open the door. I was going to go to the elevator and she goes, it's right there. It's right there. I said, this woman I don't know who's waiting in our waiting room. I go, it's where? It was stuck in my hair. It was sticking out.
I thought you said it was on her shoe in the elevator or something. You know, it's
Oh
like
my God. That would even be worse. It was, she goes, it's right there. It's right there. Oh, and John's laughing because he's like, hello, Big Bird.
Oh,
He calls
there
me
you go, there you go.
Snuffleupagus with my eyelashes. Okay.
Mr. Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street.
Right,
That only
right.
Big Bird could see. Remember, he was the only one who could see that by the way. Yeah.
So it was stuck in my hair like an idiot. I'm like, oh, thank you. What am I gonna do? I said, thanks. It was stuck in my hair. So that was the part of that morning, looking like an idiot. But
That's your morning.
And I can't find my tooth.
Well,
I
that's
know
okay.
it was in my pocket. I know it was in the pocket.
Oh, there you
You're
go. John's giving it to you today, pal.
Of course he
Well,
is. He thinks I have a mustache. I don't think I have a mustache. I've never shaved. Okay. Do you think I have a Greek mustache? I don't think so. You see it? I don't see.
No, I don't.
No.
No.
I don't have a mustache.
Oh
That's
boy,
what he's trying to say.
everybody
Maybe-
picks on you because it's your birthday. It's your birthday,
Oh,
so
he's
you're
my
going to get
brother.
extra picked on today.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that's
okay.
your
Look.
brother. There you go. And I know, I think maybe I think your mom's may be on, but before we bring her on, I see someone else. And since we were talking
Oh,
about
Sherry.
eyelashes and
Oh,
or somebody's on, I'm going to see who's in the waiting room. But
Okay.
we're talking about makeup and stuff like that. And tell me if you think this is true, Carol. Average woman spends about $300,000 on beauty products in their lifetime. In their lifetime, the average woman spends about $300,000 on beauty products. Do you believe that? The number
Yeah, I
high or
do.
low?
It depends on the person. Like the women that got the money, I have friends that have spent $1,000 on pop when they go get the expensive, all the beauty products. We're not just talking makeup. You're talking
Yeah.
facial stuff, moisturizer.
Creamer, all
I
that
believe
crap.
that.
Right.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that. I have not taken care of my skin at all. I have to say I'm very lucky. I have pretty decent skin. I've not taken care of it. I've abused it with the sun. And the last few years, I've kind of gotten better about it. I'm trying to, use sunscreen or not spend 10 hours at a time on the sun. But I love the sun.
I got it. Well, they say that sun's supposed to be bad for you. If you look at some of those,
but
even those artists
vitamin
that, like if you look at some of those people when they sit in the sun all day, when they get older, they look like a raisin or whatever it is. But I guess it depends on what your skin is like. And I think being European, I think that your skin's a little different than when you're just an average white guy out there trying to get, or a woman that gets a little, I agree with you. Spins is in the house. Buddy's in the house. Violet's in the house. Welcome everybody to Ocean's Pit. Let's see who's in the waiting room here. We don't want to.
If it's my mom, she's at work on her cell phone. Oh God.
Yes. Okay.
She's
So let's bring on to the screen for the very first time. Your
Maria.
mom. Hold on.
Maria.
That's right. Maria. Hold on. Maria, aspetta un minuto. Wait, let's see. Things are just not.
Okay, there she is.
Trying to get
But she
around.
looks like-
Things are moving. See, but
I see her. Oh, I did.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Okay.
There she is. Hold on. Let's get rid of this thing here.
Mom, hold your camera, your phone up higher.
There she
move
is.
away a little bit. There you go. Down a little. No. Down a little. That's fine. You just look like you're sitting on the floor. She looks like she's sitting on the floor.
All right. So introduce your mom, Carol. Introduce your mom.
Okay, so this is my mom, Maria. And so every day, every birthday, she calls me at, is it 9:57 a.m. was I born?
Yes, 9:57 exactly.
Okay, and I was right on time.
And you were on time. You were due on the 4th, and you showed up on the 4th.
Right, that's why I'm on time all the time. And then
always prompt. Always prompt.
Yep.
Hey,
and
Maria, let me first of all,
and a good baby.
Yeah, welcome.
I brought home a good baby.
Welcome.
She slept all night. She was always smiling. She was a beautiful. I could have raised 10 like her.
Oh, thanks.
Very cool.
No, you know that.
Love. You gotta love that. Maria,
Oh,
welcome to Ocean's Pitch. Great to see you. Maria, how did you come up with Carol's name? How did you come
Carol's
up with
name?
Carol's
She's
name?
named after her grandmother, her dad's mother, who was Caliroi. So it translated into Carol with a K and an E at the end.
Now, Carol,
had it been named after my mother, it would have been Helen, Elaine. But you named the first child after the husband's mother. and that's who she's named
Okay.
after.
Now,
Rest her soul, her
when
grandmother.
you,
Mhm.
her grandmother, when you were, now because she speaks both languages, when she was growing up as a kid, some parents didn't want them to speak the different language. My parents did. They said you should learn English, but you should also learn Italian. Did you have any problem with that? You wanted her to speak Greek when she was young, when she was little, or that was important to you, right?
Yes, we spoke Greek, and especially my mother-in-law. Yeah, because my mother-in-law didn't speak English. But you know what? Carol always understood Greek. She would never speak it though. Now, when her grandmother took her to Greece for 3 months, and she had nobody to speak to in the village, she learned. She came back speaking like a native. I could not believe. In the car, she was going on and on and on in Greek, and I'm like, my mouth dropped to my knees. I said, "Oh my God." And
Yeah.
that's, yeah. After that, she spoke it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Maria, would you
I
ever
wanted for
move
the
back to
children. I
Greece?
wish my grandchildren.
Would you?
Would I ever move?
Would
No,
you
I
ever
would.
move
I
back?
wouldn't want to live there now. There's nobody there. I've been back four
Nobody.
times. I love my village. I love where I grew up. We had mountains. We had the Aegean Sea on the other side. We lived at the very edge of the peninsula, just south of Sparta. That's where I was born. And
Okay.
yeah, when I was 10, I came here. My mom was born here and brought my dad and everybody. We came in one at a time, few at a time, the
Mm-hmm.
right way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
The right
I
way.
was I was surprised.
Good man.
Oh, you know what? I remember every bit of Ellis Island being processed through there, going to Grants because we flew in. We didn't come by boat. My
Okay.
two sisters and I flew in, and we Grand Central Station, got on a train, came to LaSalle Street Station in Chicago where my folks were waiting, and my other two siblings. I was so amazed and so delighted with the snow. I can't believe I really liked it. Uh, I don't now, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That was a short love affair with the snow. But
Yeah.
yeah, and
Do you
then,
have a?
you know, go ahead.
Did you have a? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh, did you have? Do
Yes,
you have
we
a
grew up
special?
very traditionally Greek. I used to call Carol Queenie.
Oh,
Queenie?
here we go.
Okay. You asked
Here
for
we
it.
go.
Why did you used to
Carol
call
didn't
her
do
Queenie?
dishes. Queenie. She didn't do dishes. She didn't do clothes. I introduced her to the other queen, the washing machine, at about age 19, I think. I said, let me introduce you to the other queen, the machine.
Do you have any funny stories? Do you remember any funny stories of Carol
Oh my
growing up?
God. Where do you want to start? The big birthday
Give us some.
bash. I was at work out at our business in Wilmington. I came home. It was a Saturday, about 5 o'clock. And my cousin drove, in with me. Her dad was in Greece for he was getting the house started. We built a home there. Um, and my cousin went out to the back and he came in the kitchen. He goes, have you any idea what's out in your backyard? I said, what do you mean? And I looked through the window in the kitchen. All I could see was a sea of heads, about 50, 60 people. I said, what
160.
the heck is going on? Oh, maybe 100. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
more
my
than it was.
God. And my daughter with her pockets bulging with money. Yes. She had a party. And a keg out there. I said, oh my God. Everybody and anybody that was at her school showed up and they kept coming.
It kept coming.
I
Do you
said,
remember
Lord,
do
what
you
are we
remember how
going to
old
do?
she was? Do you remember how old she was when she had that party, or this is all her parties?
Oh, that was another one at New Year's. We were
Oh
having a
gosh.
house party, just a few friends. I says, you can invite a couple of friends. Well, a couple meant they were lined up down the block. I said, they're not going to fit all in the living room and dining room. Oh
She
my
goes,
God,
what
what are we
the
going to do
hell?
with all these
She goes,
people?
what the hell's going on? We have Uncle Sam. We have our older relatives there at the time. She goes, this is a family party. I go, I
I
don't know
said
who
a
told
few
them.
people, Carol, 4 or 5 people, not 50.
But they tell everybody, and they're in
What's that?
line outside of
That
my
was New
house with
Year's.
cases of beer. And yeah, it was winter. I remember they were lined outside. Oh, I'm like, it's not my fault. Like they tell people tell people, and they hear
Oh,
it's my party, so
oh
they all
my
come running
God,
out.
a mile long that line. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then
Ah,
the other story, she used to take my car without my knowledge. I would be at
ah,
work. She had a key made, and she would take my car and go joyriding with all her girlfriends. Oh yeah,
yeah.
to
Well,
Chicago,
I
back to
think
the
we've
old
all done
neighborhood.
that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
Yeah.
I didn't
yeah.
find out till a few years ago that she did this. I didn't know.
A few years ago. Wow.
What?
I
One
keep
Okay.
a big
Saturday, we
secret.
were at home. I don't know. I was making something, and she goes, "I'm going to run to the store." There was a little white hen place about a half a block away. So she thought she had to take the car to go half a block. How do you like that?
I was
And
15. I had been driving for 2
after
years
about five
already. I was
minutes,
like, it's across the way.
the door knocks, and I see a cop at the door. He goes, "Do you know? Did you know your daughter's driving out there without a license?" I said, "She what?" Of course, I had to pretend I didn't know. I didn't know that she had the
Yes,
car. I said, "No, I
pretending.
did not know." Oh my God! I almost about fainted. I
I
said,
think we've all done
"I'll
that.
fix her wagon." I said, "Don't worry."
Yeah.
It was in Palos Hills. I said, "Don't worry.
Uh,
I'll fix her wagon when you leave here. I'm gonna fix her wagon."
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my
Well, look, I
God,
think all the
stories.
kids, all the kids went through that. I'm sure all the kids went through that. I know I did that when I was a kid. I
I
used to
would
steal the
I
gas in my
wouldn't
dad's
have the nerve to do it to my mom didn't drive. My dad didn't even want us to learn to drive. That's how I grew up. I learned to drive when I was pregnant with Carol at the age of
There you go. Like my
27.
mom
Yeah.
still, my mother still doesn't drive. My mother never drove, so
My
she still
mother,
doesn't
rest her
drive.
soul, she never drove either. No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. My mother never
Um,
drove. Mm-mm.
do
Yeah.
you speak Greek
I
at the
had to
house?
learn.
Do you speak Greek at the house all the
Oh
time, or is it
yeah.
in English?
You know what? When my mom was there, when it was just amongst just ourselves, my dad, if he was at home, he didn't allow us to speak English at home. We had to speak Greek. He said, "You're learning a new language and you're doing well. I don't want you to forget your language.
Good
You
point.
need to remember your language. I can still write it and read it, not as well as I used to, but that's a benefit. That's a big benefit
I
to know
think so
another
too. I
language. I
think it's
wish I
very
knew a
important.
third.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I
if
wish
my
I knew
mother
a
wasn't
third and a
alive, I
fourth.
probably would have talked Italian. Yeah, if my mother still wasn't alive and I talked to her, I probably still wouldn't be talking Italian. I would have lost it because you have to
Mhm.
keep speaking, and it's good to know two languages or three. You know, some people can speak that way, so that's kind of cool. That's very nice. So she was
Oh
a good
yeah.
kid growing up. She was a good kid growing up,
Oh,
besides the
very good
parties
kid.
and stealing
You
the
know what? No, she was always wherever she went. Once she got a car for her graduation from high school, we always knew where she was. If she was going to be late or if the weather was bad, she'd call and let us know what's going on. And so most of the time, I'd say if it was real bad, I'd say stay wherever you're at. I don't want you. The only thing she managed to do, she used to run out of gas, and she still does that.
I
Mm.
still,
Right? Yeah,
yeah.
one time she was stuck on 55
Uh,
off of LaGrange Road, and I called her dad, and he goes, she was driving the Audi. He says, "There's nothing wrong with that car. She's out of gas. I know she's out of gas." I said, "Oh,
The
oh."
gas gauge was broken. The gas
And
gauge
Chip,
was broken.
a cop brought her home.
A cop brought me
the
home
cops
off of
brought her home.
Yeah,
I-55.
Did you
yeah.
when you
Mm,
guys were growing up, they couldn't the table until everything was done when you served dinner? They had to eat everything before they left the table?
yes, everybody, we stuck pretty much the traditional, and then everybody would help clear up the women, anyways, clear up the table
Yeah.
and this and that and that. They didn't have to stay for coffee. Then they didn't drink coffee. To this day, Carol still doesn't drink coffee. But yeah, it was
Okay.
everybody. It was a regular Greek household. They didn't like the
Very,
food
very
sometimes
good.
because
And
they
when you
didn't
gonna
like
go back to Greece
the
soon? Are
lamb.
you gonna
I'm sorry.
you gonna go back to Greece soon? Are you gonna go back to Greece soon
I'd
to
love, you
visit
know what?
again? Or no more?
Eliana wants to go. My granddaughter wants to go so bad. That's what would make me go. There really isn't any reason for me. Most of my relatives are gone, but I'd
Okay.
love to see my village once again. I would love
Yeah,
it.
be nice
It
to do
brings
it.
back so many beautiful memories. Yeah,
Well, you got
I
Mhm.
some
would
good
love to go.
stories there. One last question I gotta ask you. Did
Oh,
you guys have plastic on the couch? Did you guys have
oh
plastic on
no,
your furniture? No.
no, we didn't. My mother
All
did.
right.
I didn't.
Okay.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
like it.
yeah. My mother still does. My mother has plastic over the
See?
lamp. You
My
can't even
mother
turn the lamp
probably
on.
would still too if she was still alive. Yeah, my mother always believed in that.
Oh,
Well, with 4 or 5 kids in the house, you know what? You didn't want greasy fingerprints all over, so
yeah.
at least that you could spray the Windex on it, and you know
Well, yeah,
whatever.
Windex cleans
and
everything.
take,
Yes,
take it
yes,
off.
yes. Windex. Yes, very good. Well,
Yeah.
we appreciate
Yeah,
you
I have to
coming on the
Windex the
show.
furniture,
You got
the upholstery.
Is that where that came from? Where did that? Remember that the Greek things always used the Windex. Where did that come from?
It came from the movie.
Yeah, on the big fat Greek wedding.
Yeah, but
And you know,
Mom, what did
there was
you
an episode
say?
on. I don't know if you ever.
Mom, what did you say? You're
What?
like, that's stupid. You're like, that's stupid. My mother never used Windex. That's bullshit. She goes, it was bleach. That's what my mother used. Bleach. That's what she said
Bleach.
that they use on everything. Yeah.
So forget the Windex.
My mother, bleach was a cure all for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's nothing. The only thing Windex was for the windows. That's it.
That was it. Yeah, it's
You know, the windows and the glass tables.
Mhm.
And yeah, and the glass on the tables. Yeah, nothing else. No, we didn't use it for anything else. But
You got some great
yeah,
stories.
we have stories. Yeah, Carol, we
Oh,
we talk about it a lot of times. We could spend all night talking about that
I'm sure
all
you
the
guys got
little
some great stories.
stuff we did. The time they called and she got into a fight at school. Oh yeah,
Oh,
oh yeah,
Who won the fight?
the fight
won
at
the
school.
fight?
Let's not forget that. Uh-huh. I don't know if there was a winner, was a draw, but she punched one
No.
of her favorite teachers by accident.
Oh,
That poor
she punched-
man. And
Wait
he
a minute,
liked
she
her so
punched her
well.
by
She punched him.
accident?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean by
Mom, it was-
accident? How do you punch a teacher on accident?
oh my God. Hold on. She's getting the story mixed up. I did punch a teacher on accident at the end of the fight, totally after the girl was, and I won the fight. But the thing is I punched a teacher on accident when I was swinging because another teacher was holding me at the end of the fight, a big guy teacher, and she kicked me in the neck with her 4-inch heel. So I took a swing and I got out of the teacher's hold and I accidentally hit another teacher who was supposed to be holding her. Okay, I hit a woman teacher. She was a young teacher, thank God, but she was knocked out cold, and I didn't even know about it till I went back to school the next week for finals. And my teacher said, "Did you know you punched Miss Dale in the face, broke her glasses, and she was knocked out?" I said, "No, I didn't even know I hit her."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was
We
We're
one.
learning a
have
lot
some
about
stories.
we're learning about a lot about you, Carol, here on your birthday today on Ocean's Pit. We have
She's a good
Carol's
girl.
mom.
She was a good kid always. Never did anything that I had to be ashamed of for her. Nothing.
That's
No.
good, man.
She was
That's
a good girl
That's-
always.
Well,
Had
my
good
mom led by
friends.
example. My mom led by example, and I know that's the model I had. So that is why I always talk about you have to have a good role model at home.
I
That
admit.
starts there.
Parents are very important, and I think that's why if the kids aren't brought up the way they are, I believe it's the parents' fault. And now sometimes sometimes you'll have a single mom who maybe can't be there all the time, or a single father, whatever it is. But it's the parents, the grandparents, and that's how I think you get your character. That's how it all comes from.
Yep.
They
I
say
do
it takes a
believe
village. Yeah,
Yep.
it takes a lot of people to. But my daughter's got a good. She's just good with the children. She just knows. She's very close with them. They share, you know, whatever stories, whatever problems, whatever they have, and there's rules. She would do anything for them, but they have to abide. There's certain rules they have to abide by. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm
Well, that
proud
makes
of
a
the
lot
way
of
she's Eliana and Gianni. There aren't two. Oh, they are my heart. They are my reason for living. Period. And I'm 78
it.
years old, not getting any younger. But I
God
got plans.
bless
I want to
you.
see
And,
Eliana get married.
there you go. Okay. Wait. My so wife, where were you?
Yes.
You want your grandkids to marry Greeks?
The grandkids, what?
Do you
Would you
want
want
them
your
to marry?
grandkids-
I didn't hear you, hon.
Would you want your grandkids to marry Greek men or Greek women?
Well,
And it doesn't. No, it doesn't matter. No. Nothing. No. I wouldn't advise it for my own personal reasons. But But I think they should find somebody
Okay, well, that
that's
might be
going to
another
be
another show in
respectful and
itself.
loving.
Yes, right.
That's all that
Have
matters.
Respectful
I
and
agree.
loving. That's all you need to know. Somebody they
That's all
can
that
live with. I don't have to live with them. They find somebody they want to live with. Yeah.
Good
Somebody
point.
they're comfortable with.
Mhm.
Well, you got it. Maria, we want to thank you for being on the show. We want you to have a great day, okay?
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thanks,
And
Mom.
happy
Love
birthday,
you.
Carol.
Thank you, Mama.
Tony,
I
it
love
was
you.
nice seeing you, nice talking to you. I'm gonna continue watching. So have a great rest of the show.
Please do.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, Mom. Love
Thank
you.
you very much. Thank you very much.
Bye. Love you
Very,
too.
very cool. Very, very cool for just joining us, folks. That's, of course, Carol's mama here on her birthday. You got some great stories there. And we really talked about the kids when you say about the kids and the grandkids, whatever, when they have a role model that they can look up to.
Yeah.
We're pretty blessed. I've got great parents, like even my wife, and they're good with the kids. And that's how the kids grow up to be the way they are. And I think that is huge. That is really huge and very important in today's society, which we talked about. I think it's definitely missing. Ocean Spit lit a show about big things. Let's talk about another Greek lady, and she is Mary Grievous, your favorite real estate lady. Don't just call me when you're ready to buy or sell. Contact me. You're considering buying or selling. She's your forever agent. That's Mary Grievous at Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. Available to buyers, sellers, for sale by owners, and expired listings. M. Grievous at starkre.com, or give her a call at 630-688-1725. And that's Mary Grievous when it comes to real estate. And then, of course, we're talking about the NTD Vacations Music Cruise, with Seventh Heaven and Tony Ocean Main Event Band, MSC World America, January 17th to the 25th. 7-night Western Caribbean Cruise, Miami, Honduras, Cozumel, Ocean K. Go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com. Put in Tony Ocean, or give Mary a call at 630-688-1725 and say you want to go on the ocean with Ocean. It's Toxic Thursday, Carol B's birthday. Carol, women, should a woman go to jail if she falsely accuses a man of rape and they found out that it's fake and it didn't happen?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think she should have to serve some kind of time for sure. Because it probably ruined his life. I mean, it depends how far it got, and that doesn't go away.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what somebody would go through if that was a false accusation.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I agree with you 100%. Also, I want to wish Bill Saratella and Julie Saratella 30 years of marriage. Bill from the Rat Pack, Billy and Julie, happy 30 years. And my daughter Rissa and her fiance Nico, of course, 4 years they're together, and they're getting married in May of next year. So Rissa, Nico, happy 4 years. Ocean Spitler show by. Did you hear the rumor here, Carol? The rumor. Barron Trump might be going out with Malia Obama. Have you heard this rumor?
No, I have not heard that rumor. There is
don't think-
no way that. First of all, where are they going to be in the same circle? And what can you imagine if that were to be true? Can you even imagine both dads? I can't.
Oh my God, it would be crazy. Yeah, of course, that's more rumors that are going around this world. And you heard about Taylor Swift being engaged. We talked about that. You hear about it was too shocking. One thing was shocking to me, not the other one. She's not going to have bridesmaids. Okay, no big deal. But the thing that got me, I don't know if you heard this yesterday on the show, Carol, she and Travis will not have a prenup. They will not sign a prenup. What do you think about that? Now, she's got more to lose than he does.
Mm-hmm.
God forbid this if the wedding ever goes to shits.
I think that they're not going to be forthright with what they're really doing. Because here's the thing. No one really knows if they signed a prenup or not. It's no one's business. I think that there's something definitely in writing that they're each walk away with what they came into it with. They maybe signed off on it. And it might be just like a personal thing. There's no way they would do that without something in writing. They're both so loaded. Neither one needs the other person's money. You know what I mean?
What do you think about prenups in general? Forget Taylor Swift and Travis. Prenups in general. What do you think on that as a woman?
I think it's necessary in some relationships, because when there's a lot involved, if you get married later too, or if somebody has already made their bulk of their money and you weren't with them at that time, I think it's only fair. I guess I wouldn't want to be somebody to be asked to sign one, because then you think right off the bat, oh, they think it's like a lose-lose situation. I hate to say it. It's like you say, yeah, I'll sign it, but then you're going to feel resentment because you think that I'm with you just for that. But then if you don't have a prenup, I think it's a cluster, but I think it's necessary for people that have big companies, corporations, businesses, lots of family money. I think just sign it and move on and have your relationship or marriage, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes a good point there, folks. And some people love it. Some people agree with it. Some people don't. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. We have someone else in the waiting room. I don't know if that's still your mom or your friend.
Oh, maybe it's
tomorrow.
Sherry.
We're gonna
It might be.
maybe we'll check on a second. And don't forget, tomorrow our guest will be Dave Diaz, political analyst here on Ocean's Pit. And I was telling people yesterday, I have no idea what his political views are. We're having him on the show, and we're just going to play it by ear, but he'll be on our show tomorrow. Let's go to the weather real fast. The JRC Ace Hardware weather brought to you by JRC Ace Hardware Store. That's right, our good friends from JRC Ace Hardware. Folks, today's weather for Thursday, September 4th, it's 61 degrees, 46% humidity, 6-mile-an-hour winds. It's cool out there, sunny but cool. I was fishing this morning, it was 42 degrees. No rain in the forecast today, and that's the weather. Brought to you by the JRC Ace Hardware Store, sponsors of Ocean's Pit, and now the sponsor of the Columbus Day Parade, which is going to happen on October 14th on Michigan Avenue. We're excited with Tony Ocean's float. All right, let me look into the waiting room. And her name is what? Sherry's her name?
That's my friend Sherry. She's not the one that does the astrology. I grew up with her. I grew up with Sherry. That's
okay.
Nanette's sister.
Okay.
Nanette's sister, yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to bring her on.
Now,
I don't
see a picture. I just see a black screen.
Huh. On Sherry?
Well, she's here. If she's here, let's bring her back. I don't see a face. I don't see a face. So let's see what happens when I click around over here.
Okay.
Gee, well, hold on. We're just trying to in the waiting room. Nothing's happening yet.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, yeah. You're not going to put your face on?
Hell no.
Put your face on. No one wants to look at an S. Come on. Put your camera on.
Makeup on. I want to just say happy birthday,
No,
you little.
Little what?
You know what you
can
are.
Swear. There she is. That's Sherry.
You can swear on the show. All right.
Oh,
There's your
good.
friend Sherry. Hi, Sherry. How are you doing today?
Yeah.
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you.
I'm
Good. Thank you
I'm
for joining
working
us on
and
the pit
eating at
here.
the same time.
Where do you work, if you don't mind us asking?
A packaging company. I've been there 28 years already. I started when I was 5.
All right. And how long have you known the birthday girl, Carol? How long have you known Carol?
Carol and I go way back. We were teenagers when we met.
Mhm.
And we both have we had the same butt. My butt grew a lot bigger than hers. People confused us from behind.
People confused us from behind. Actually, that is so funny. We worked at the same place. That's where we met. We were in a seasonal department at a big, like a corporate store, but it wasn't from local. And we had to do all the seasonal stuff, which sucked because everything changed every season. So we had to open boxes. So we were bent over half the time. So God rest Sherry's mom's soul, who is like a second mom to me. She walked into the store that we were working at, and I was bent over with my Cavariccis on. I was bent over, like opening a box, and somebody smacked my ass so hard, I almost hit the roof. And I turned around, and it was this woman who I didn't know, and she looked at me, and she was mortified. She was like, "Oh my God, I thought you were my daughter." Oh. She goes, "You guys look the same from behind."
Okay,
that's where
there
the
you
love
go. Well,
that's where the love affair began. 15
that's
years old.
you guys have been friends ever since. So anything, something that people, anything that we should know that we don't know about Carol? Anything out there that some
She
people might
sucks at
not know that would be
directions.
sound interesting to you?
She sucks at directions.
Okay,
Don't
well, we
ask
think
her
we all know that.
to
Yeah,
take
yeah.
you. She used to like to fight a lot.
What?
I'm
I
just
did not
saying.
get. I did not get into fights. They were more
Oh.
verbal, right? They were verbal. You never saw me fight.
Yeah, they were more verbal. Yeah, maybe.
Sticking up for people. You weren't an angel either. She was.
All right,
She
all
was
right.
not. She was not. Yeah, a lot of good times. Her and
I got it.
She went
Okay,
to.
okay.
She went to ISU. She went to ISU for college. So I visited her on the weekends a lot. And that's where one of my low points happened, where I was sitting on a curb and ISU community throwing up Boone's Farm. Remember that? I was not, well, I drank way too much.
What happened? You cut out there.
Oh, I was sitting on a curb when I was at ISU.
Oh,
It
okay.
was one
So
of my
it's
low points. I have a few of them.
started with you, so you're the blame. You're the blame. Okay.
Boone's Farm. Yeah, it was Boone's Farm. I was puking that up on some curb at ISU.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Mad Dog
Yeah,
2020
good
can be
times.
pretty bad stuff. That Moon stuff. Yeah, we've all been
Yes.
through that. We've all been
It
through that.
is. It
Well, that's very cool. And
Yeah.
you guys are still close, actually. You guys are still close after all these years, huh?
Yeah, she's part of the family.
Mhm.
Carol is part of our family.
Well, very,
Yeah.
very cool.
They're like
Well,
sisters.
Sherry, I know
They're
you're
like
busy
sisters.
packing.
Mhm.
What happened? Yeah, well, good. It's always good to have a good friend there, and good for you. And 5 years, you've been packing at your job since 5. Wow, that's amazing. We want to thank you for being on the show. And you have a great, great day, my friend. Okay.
Thank you. Have a good one. Bye,
Hi,
guys.
Cheryl.
Thank Have a good
Oh,
one.
man.
Thank you. You got some
think-
very cool friends there, and people that bringing memories for you, and that's pretty cool, man. You're watching Ocean Spit,
Yeah.
little show about big things, Toxic Thursday. Boy, I tell you, with all the crazy stuff, I don't know if we even talked about this, but before we do that, folks, we got some shows we got to promote coming up. On the 11th of September, we'll be at the Village Tavern in North Riverside. Forget about it. Vineyard Winery. This is a fantastic winery and vineyard. Ocean's Rat Pack will be there on Saturday the 13th. And then the big one, September 14th, is St. Jude's benefit. Not only am I performing there, Carol does a lot of stuff with Carol Doty there. My wife, Laura's got a Bravenly booth there about her health products. And also Natalie, my sister, will have Mama D's bread loaves are back. They're going to be there, but they're also for sale. She sells some pumpkin apple spice, caramel apple, pumpkin chocolate chip. They're $11 a piece. The mini ones are $6, 2 for $10. Get supplies last. Contact Nash through Messenger or text her at 847-533-0400. For Mama D's breads, they are back, and they're also going to be selling them at the table over there at St. Jude's benefit, and we're excited for that. Carol, you got to. Speaking of St. Jude's,
Yeah.
how did you get involved with that? Was that part of, how did you come up with St. Jude's? How did you learn about it? How did that come about?
I met Carl and Paula at one of their at the deli when it was Danny's Deli on Division in Melrose about 16 years ago. And literally, I don't know, we used to bring Gianni. He was a year old, okay, and we used to bring him there. We used to eat there, and we got to know him. And at the time, we had just started the music store too, so we started donating from the very first St. Jude's. We donated like a guitar case, music lessons, and we got to know them. So we've been friends with them ever since, and grown with them, and have tried to donate every year. So that's 16 years now. Last year, Carl asked me to be on the committee, and I was just so honored. And it's near and dear to my heart, of course. Just any way you can help, but I've always seen what they've done with that event and how it's grown from the first 5. It has blown my mind what he does and what they do.
Carl's done an incredible job, and Paula and their committee and their staff.
Yes.
I've been there from day one and performing there and donating our time, which we do for St. Jude's. And I think it's very important. We also do the other one for Nixa Hodges and Phyllis when they do their St. Jude's one. It's still both good causes for the kids, which we need to do. So it's going to be a good thing. It's going to happen Sunday the 14th. of September at the Civic Center in Melrose
Yeah.
Park.
Can I say
Very,
one
very-
thing, just real quick?
Yeah.
I just want to let everybody know this. I know I've been blowing up Facebook with it, but this is it. We're on home stretch right now. But we have
Yeah.
such an amazing raffle. It's $1,000 raffle. I know everybody's been seeing it, but we have 21 left of the raffle tickets. They are such a great price. I think we went really low, but we wanted it to be affordable and we wanted people to have a good chance of winning. So we're only selling 100 tickets for that one. Let me just tell you what's in it. They can PM me, they can Zelle the money, whatever. I'll fill out the ticket.
Isn't it called it's called a night to remember, correct?
Yes, it's called the Night to
right.
Remember. And
Okay,
it's
go
a
ahead.
$300 gift card for Gibson's in Oak Brook, a $350 gift card to the Drake Hotel in Oak Brook, a
Very cool.
$200 gift card for the Drury Lane. Your choice, you pick it, what you want, $100 for your transportation, whether you use Uber or whatever, and $50 for breakfast. It's $1,000. And you know what? The tickets are $25 a piece, or $50, you get 3 tickets. So everybody's been buying 3 or 6 tickets at a time. And it's all going to St. Jude, to the kids. So you get a chance of winning $1,000 prize. That's awesome. And if this goes well, if we sell out, we may consider doing a whole nother raffle exactly like that at the event. We thought this was just people were going to buy it at the event. People were reaching out to us wanting to buy them now. So that's
Sure.
how quickly
Yeah.
these raffles went.
I mean,
So we're really
it's a
excited.
great deal. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you're
great.
going out for the night with your family, Drury Lane, you stay at the hotel, you got the restaurant, you got the Uber, you got breakfast in the morning, $1,000 worth, $25 a ticket. You can't beat that, folks. And
Mhm.
the most important thing we can keep pushing into people's heads, it's for the children. Remember,
That's right.
St. Jude's, the parents, they get no bills. No bills are charged to the family when your kid goes to St. Jude's.
Yeah.
Danny Thomas, a great actor, started it many, many years ago. Marlo Thomas, of course, his daughter is still running it. But St. Jude's is a benefit. If you're going to give, and I know a lot of people have their own charities, which is cool, but for $25 a ticket, go ahead. It's like, put money in a machine when you're at a laundromat
Right.
or whatever the hell you're doing.
Right.
It's a good cause.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
very important.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget, real fast, don't forget our good buddies, Jack Vana Landscaping. They offer monthly maintenance programs, bush trimming, fall cleanup, spring plowing, men mulching, fertilizing, weed control. I know you guys probably already have your guys, but if you don't, sign up for next year for Tommy Vana. They've been servicing the Northern Illinois area for over 50 years. That's Jack Vana Landscaping, 847-432-5266. Armando Supermarkets, buy local, shop local, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. That's Armando Supermarkets, a proud sponsor of the Tony Ocean Columbus Day float. It is interesting. Also, we're going to be in Arizona. People keep asking. It's Sunday, October 5th. Now, the event is 4 nights. We won't be there 4 nights. We'll only be there on the Sunday, me and Jerry Jams. It's the Playboy Bunny reunion. All the Playboy bunnies from the 50s, 60s, 70s, they're going to be there, but it's also open to the public. Dinner, show, everything there. October 5th at Dolce Restaurant in Arizona, 847-8220. And that's going to be Ask for Diane. And then Tony Ocean and Friends. We do one show a year. Last year we did the Dean Martin show, but this year it's going to be Tony Ocean and Friends at the Arcada Theater, Sunday, November 9th. It's going to be the main event band that you've seen at Septemberfest and September at Taylor Street, but it's also going to be Christian Knievel, John Guarini, Joe Catafio, and Louis Pipes, and the list goes on of different singers that will be joining us. Oshows.com. I think tickets go on sale on Monday at Ron Onesti's Arcada Theater. Carol, the Windy City. What some people get wrong about the city of Chicago, and when I looked it up, everything they say that we get wrong, it's complete. Well, not everything, but of course, one of them, it's not a violent city.
It is now.
It's not.
It is
might have
now.
never been. It is now.
Mhm.
Gun laws are strict, but guns are being shot everywhere in the city of Chicago,
All
in the
right.
state of Illinois.
Mhm.
Deep dish pizza, big in Chicago. No ketchup on a hot dog. No ketchup on a hot dog. Big in Chicago. Everybody thinks that people in Chicago all speak like that guy from the Bears. Like that dumb, the Bears.
Right.
Dumb. And they all think that the suburbs of Chicago all look like the John Hughes movie. What's that one?
Breakfast Club.
Yeah, the Breakfast Club. They think every house in the suburbs looks like that. So,
Right.
and the Windy City, it's not that windy, folks. Only if it comes off the lake. It's not that windy.
I thought the Windy City came from them having long-winded politicians. Somebody
Maybe
said
that's
that
it.
to me.
Ooh,
Somebody said
that's
that
a
to me.
good one. That's a good one.
I don't know if that's
That's
true.
a good one.
Somebody did
I
say that
like
to
that
me.
one. That is
Mhm.
good. I like that.
Yep.
Toxic Thursday, Carol B's birthday today, folks. Thank you for having your mom on, your friend on. We were going to have the astrologer on, but looks like she ain't going to make it today. So we're going to get her on another show and maybe we'll do the whole hour with her, and then we
Yeah.
can find out a little bit more about that. But do you believe in astrology anyway?
Yes, I do, especially because of her. She has charts in her phone. She has an app in her phone and charts and all these things. I wanted her to have more time. She had a meeting at noon. She wouldn't
Yeah.
have been able to come on to like 12:40, 45. It would have been cut short. So I want
Yeah.
her to have more time with you to do yours. She's
Yeah.
done mine before. It's unbelievable. I
Yeah.
think it's really cool. And also somebody asked a question about you don't have to be there to be present to win. Somebody asked that about St. Jude's, those tickets. No, you don't. You would put your phone number. We'd put the phone number on the ticket, and then we'd call you if you got picked. So you don't have to
Correct.
be present.
Oh, you're right. So you don't have to be there to get it, guys. And
Mhm.
thank you, Karen. Women spend $300,000 in a lifetime on makeup beauty products, not a year. Thank you, Karen. I think I
Mhm.
said a year. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
a lifetime. Yeah,
A
makes a
lifetime,
lot of sense.
Mhm.
Makes a lot of sense. And let's not forget our good friends, Wendy and Craig from Becoming Your Own Bank Imperialux, folks. That's right. Making your dream retirement reality with guaranteed lifetime income. Wendy Thompson, Craig Cogman help you create personal pensions, grow your wealth, secure your legacy. It's never too late to start. Take charge of your financial future today. Give them a call at 630-890-1213 or book them on Calendly for a free consultation. And, get that grandmother, the grandparents plan, which is pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Give the gift that keeps on giving for your grandkids. Call Wendy or Craig, 630-890-1213, and they'll give you more information on that. Tonight we'll be at Zaza's in Lake Barrington. Friday is a private event. Saturday will be at Art and the Fox in Algonquin. It's a fest with the main event band, Daryl Armenstadt, Danny Ramundi, Tony Toto, Jerry Jams, yours truly, and Lisa P. We're not sure about Regina Carmichael because her knees are a little shot. She's going through some surgery. So I'm not sure if Regina will be there, but Lisa P. will. So the band will start at 5:30 to 8:30 on the main stage there. Art in the Fox this Saturday. And then Sunday will be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy for Sinatra Sunday. Oshows.com on that. Very cool. Carol, I hope you had a great morning for your birthday. And I know the party's going to be going on tonight. And of course, you'll probably keep your party going as long as you can because parties are fun. I believe that
Yes.
everybody should have a good time having parties. Doesn't have to be just on that day, right?
Right.
Yeah,
No, the whole
celebrate.
week. It used to be a month. Now it's gone down to a couple of days. That's a weekend. That's fine. I'm good with that.
It's good.
Not picky.
A woman tried to cut off her lover's penis, and cut his thigh. She was charged with
Oh.
misdemeanor.
That's not a good sign if you miss it.
No,
If you miss it,
misdemeanor.
that's a problem.
That's
It
it.
must have not have been a good target. I mean,
Any woman that pays over $4,000 of bills by herself every month isn't interested in any man texting her WYD all day long.
yeah. You know what that means?
What is WYD?
What are you doing? What are
That's
you
it.
doing? That's it. What are you doing?
WYD is what are you doing?
That's it. That's why no woman needs a guy texting her that when she could pay $3,000 a month in her bills. She doesn't need you. What are you doing? I'm paying my bills and being,
Paying your bills.
right.
And since we're talking about astrology and zodiacs signs, the age each zodiac sign finally grows up.
Ooh,
The age.
okay.
All right. Let's save ours for last. So let's see everybody. I wait. What is yours? What's your sign?
I'm Virgo. Yeah. I'm
Okay, so
Virgo.
we'll wait on Virgo. Pisces, 26 years old. You grow up.
Mm.
Aries, 53 years old.
Oh, okay.
Taurus, 31. Gemini, 41. Cancer, 36. Leo never grows up.
I was
A,
okay.
a Libra 37, Scorpio 25, Sagittarius 60, Aquarius 30. So you're a Virgo?
Mm-hmm.
It says 33 years old is when a Virgo actually grows up.
Okay. So I grew up a long time ago. We're good.
Not with me. Capricorn 23. 23, no
Oh,
way.
No.
No fucking way.
No.
Yeah.
Who grows up at
No
23
way.
anyway?
Yeah, no way.
my
Absolutely. We have to go, folks. The show has come to an end. But before we do that, let's not forget our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. You know, our good friends from Ace, even if they show up here on the screen today, it seems like everything is so slow. Oh, here it is. Okay. Buy Ace Hardware, buy local, shop local with our good friends from Ace. No, everything's been moved. Never mind. Here it is. 25% off pool toys, including inflatables, diving toys while supplies last. 75% off remaining decorative garden stakes while supplies last. Don't forget to download the Ace app. All new Ace downloads receive a $10 coupon just for downloading the app. That's our friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, we have to go. Carol, thank you for your mom for showing up. And of course, your friend Sherry. And I hope you had a good hour here on your birthday. And I hope you had a great day. And we'll see you tonight. And guys, thank you all for watching. Tomorrow, my good buddy Dave Diaz, political analyst, will be joining us tomorrow. And we could probably try and maybe get your friend on maybe for next week. Maybe next Thursday we can get her on if she's available. And we'll do the astrology thing.
For sure.
I never had that. I've never had my palm read or anything. I have no idea. So, or the cards, you know, the ladies with the cards. I never did that. So it should be interesting. Interesting. Buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. Be kind to one another, folks. And just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. Right? Absolutely.
Amen.
Ringo Starr says, peace and love, everybody. We need it more than ever. Happy birthday, Carol. You have a great day. Guys, bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Same time, same station. Bye-bye.
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
I forgot birthdays. Russ Devereaux, my good friend Russ, happy birthday. Richard Attenberg, another great actor celebrating a birthday. Carmen Diaz, 52 years old. Warren Buffett, 94 years old. The Casbah was a club in Liverpool, opened by Pete Best from the Beatles. Shirley Jones, 89. Richard Gere, 76. Richie Zambora from Bon Jovi, 30 years old. God, I don't even know. Van Morrison celebrating a birthday. Debbie Gibson, 55. Mickey James from the wrestling world celebrating a birthday. Sergeant Slaughter for all you wrestling fans, 77. Virginia Hill, the mistress of the great late Bugsy Siegel, would have been 109 years old. Gloria Estefan. Barry Gibb, 79 of the Bee Gees. And Selma Hayek turns 59 years old. God bless everybody. Have a great one. Bye-bye.